All right. Hi, everyone. This is going to be interesting. It's an experiment. Are you ready to see the other end of my room? I basically just turned everything around. Everything's still in the same place it usually is. Well, except this one. Hi, good to see you all. Hi, Martin. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Monkey. Hi, Rizzy. Hi, Leo. Hi, Voice Made It. Korekai. Hi, and Akigo. Good to see you guys. Is everyone up to date? We're gonna take some pictures. You have the same cat tower? It's good, right? I actually got this one for free from Jackie. When she moved out, she lived sort of nearby where I live now for a while, and yeah, she just didn't need it anymore, didn't want to take it on the move, so I have it now. How you guys doing? Hi, are you ready? It's crazy, right? That's where I take my pictures. Okay, so I guess a good idea is to start with explaining. What camera are you using for the pictures? This one. That is the Canon EOS 5D. And I'm gonna place it right here in front of my chair. Those are both chairs I made at uni. And all that stuff up there is all former uni stuff, or the Kraken is there, and the Oliphant there. And the Custodies and other miniatures are all up in there. Yes. Hi. How you doing, Melta? Will you utilize the cat tree in the photography process? Do you want me to? Just don't dox yourself. I really tried hiding everything that could be a dox. I already have the programs open and check the export windows that automatically open if you go to export the pictures. Nothing should be dangerous. Much better setup than when you last showed it on the. Yes, that's true. That's very true, voice. I constantly evolve it, improve little things. Like this is actually new today. This is genuine. I did not have this thing until today. Because I disassembled it so I could show you guys how it is set up, and I realized, oh shit, I have a better thing for this, right? So, and this is like these cork notepad walls that you have like sometimes in your kitchen or in your hallways or something, where you can like get a little pin and put, I don't know, a note, memorizing piece of paper, whatever, you know, those things. I don't know what they're actually called. No, wait, I don't know. Anyway, so that's there now, and it has one bonus that I'm gonna show in a second. It could make for some fine scenery. Yeah, it's just a bit big. Just a bit big. Okay, so I think a good idea is to activate these immediately, because that also helps with this camera. Hi. Thumbtack, thank you. So now you can see better. When this camera has more light, it just shows better pictures. So what you can already tell is that I'm using my TV. That big ass, old as fuck, cheap TV I got from my parents when I moved out the very first time. I'm not using it anymore. I don't watch TV. I don't even watch movies on it anymore or play Xbox. So what I've done is I've put my pieces of cloth, my fabrics that I bought for very cheap, and a mom and pop, or like it actually was a grandma, a store. The last place I lived, I just asked her for neutral gray, white, and black fabric. She gave me like a few meters of them, few square meters, and they're my backgrounds, right? So I can just I have them hanging and attached to the TV, and I have this platform set up in front. Now we can actually have this nice rounded background, right? So this helps with removing shadows. But we're not gonna use the black. The black is underneath because it's just rarely used, and then we put the gray over it. You want it as even as possible. So theoretically, that was the idea I had earlier. I can now pin the shit that would fall off and would create folds here. I can pin that in here and over here. That was an idea, no idea if I'm gonna keep it. So it's not perfect. I could have taken the time, but then I would have started later. I could have taken the time and ironed the things, the fabrics again. But if I position these how I plan to position them later, it also eliminates shadows. So because we're coming in from both sides. Can you see this on the small one? Yeah. So it basically eliminates the shadows because it's coming in from both sides. Hi Gon, good to see you. Okay, so set up. Now we get the camera, put that in front. Okay, so that should be possible that you see through. Well planned. Hi Geeky. Cool seeing your photo booth. Yes. Yes. So, and then I have this little number. Something dropped, I don't know what. I have this little one. Showing it in this camera too. That is the little light panel that I bought. It's probably the most recent addition to the photo setup. You have nice little adjustments for the warmth, the Kelvin of the light, and I'm placing it down here, and that is shining up. So we got a little bit of light below, and we're not creating shadow in the recesses that are covered by things that reach over something, right? So and that those things, yeah, it eliminates bottom shadow. We want to do something, a little adjustment. Been using this for the stream setup for well, pointing at everything in this corner. It's about oh yeah, I wanted to make sure this is a little bit further back. Sometimes, most of the time, when I need extra much, I even go like this, right? I just go, give me all the light. The camera needs that. It's just, if you have a better camera, you probably don't need it that much. Shadows of the Cryos, okay. So we try to show you guys everything that goes on in there. Gotta wait for the delay, and I see it in the small camera. Okay, so we position this one roughly the same distance and angle. Okay, and now I actually need to put on the gloves because I'm gonna assemble the little Fulgrim. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday. I think the texture of the wrinkles might look nice and adjust a little bit of atmosphere. Yes, totally. You can totally do that, but I don't want that. I do not want the slightest distraction. I'm not taking these pictures to create atmosphere, to tell a story. It's not. I'm not my update pictures for, and that's again, I need to emphasize this. It is based on the intention. The purpose of these pictures is to show little changes to what I'm painting, to make very emotionally neutral upgrades. Okay? If you want to tell stories, if you want to create atmosphere, have a visual storytelling happening in your images, yes, fuck yeah, go wild, go nuts, create shadows. I don't want that right now. I want the most neutral of backgrounds. That's why I'm going with the neutral gray. Do you have a nice soft brush for de-dusting? Not really. I do have the roller for the cat hair. Puts in the oven and I'm attending a cryo class. It's a good day. Yes, it's basically a class, isn't it? I could get a nice soft brush for de-dusting. That's not a bad shot, honestly. Not a bad shot. The other meltdown sign. So we have this little tail, and the question is how. Now I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking, how do I structure the posts? How do I want to show the update? Sorry. How do I want to show the change I made? And I'm actually thinking of doing, and that's gonna come in later again. I said it in the Discord post. That's gonna potentially be through multiple images in one, right? I'm gonna combine it. I'm gonna make a little layout in InDesign. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna show the different angles of this tail. Basically, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 shots of all sides. Using the blue tag, of course. Trying to cover as little as possible. Hi, Patch! Hi, Durkle! Good to see you guys. Makeup brush, maybe? Those are cheap and soft. Yeah, I could look into that. Blush brush. Are those the big ones? Okay. All sneaky beaky like. Totally not late to class. Oh, uh-oh. Get your laptop out. Make notes. I just have like a pyramid of blue tack, whatever, and that's on that's actually the brush soap container. And now we can put it down here. Actually, I want it to be as close to the edge as possible, because then that guy is doing more of a job, right? Do this. Let's get the cap off. The way I've set it up is I'm not doing the display, so I'm gonna be looking into this thing, and I'm also gonna be using the cable release. And I tell you guys, I'm gonna go down. Can you hear me if I talk towards that direction, or do I have to talk and then do shit separately? Roller doesn't work well though on minis, does it? No, of course. No. For the minis are small enough. I just use like dry brushes I've never used. I got the Army Painter dry brushes that I tried 2 of them, and I have the whole set. And the ones I've never, because after the 2 ones I tried, I realized, I'd rather use other ones for actual dry brushing. So yeah. Oh, actually, today we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do a little bit of this. Because this is so... Okay then. That's good. you can hear. Alright. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba. So I would probably use those brushes, yeah. Inebriated, I've just eaten, I've no fucking clue who I am. No, I'm sorry, Akiko. I'm a slumber. Good night, Akiko, sleep well. Handsome elder gay. Okay, so we're gonna go to a low. We could go for a 3.5 aperture. That might work. I'm also doing a manual zoom. Sorry, focus. Let's see. Oh, Jesus, yeah, I didn't change the ISO. Okay, let's do it like this. I could use the manual or the release button, but do this. So we can see in the display for the light distribution, we get most of it is the neutral gray, so this is really not helpful. But it's nice and focused. It's not in focus down here. That's not good. Okay, so we need to up the aperture a little. Let's go to an 8, why not? And that brings us down to, so I decide the aperture. I'm keeping the ISO where it is, as low as I can. And I'm putting the Deutsch Belichtungszeit and in English exposure time. Haha. Exposure time is now down to 20. Yeah. 20 seconds. Okay. This should be good now. Let's position the focus well. Let's see. Okay. Still not great. Okay. Just gotta take my time for this shit, or it will be pretty bad. That's better. Not great. So I think the reason I think I'm just too close for now with the lens curvature. Doing me a bad one. Son of a bitch. You always gotta just trial and error this shit. Not horrible now. Okay, we're going with an even higher one. Whatever. Let's go to here. 11, that means we're going down to a wow, full 8. Okay. That could work though. It's getting there. Gotta find the right settings once, and then we can do the whole 360 view. Aha! There we go. Okay, let's keep doing it like this. Now we turn slightly every time. Okay, here we keep it. You just started looking at cameras, nice. So used to the screaming Space Marine version of this song that I failed to recognize. Nice. Can you hear the release? I think this is where we started. I'm just gonna take another one. And we check this one. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I'm sure we can work with it. Okay then. Let me go back. Get it up right. And it's time to put the boy together. Is this what you guys were hoping for? I am not painting. Crazy. Oh, shit. It's gonna be interesting. I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna keep it up there for now because I wanted sort of a top-down shot in here, in between body and tail. It's gonna be, oh, that's gonna be fun. Might have to go higher. I think this is more interesting. Higher up. Okay, I think I want this angle. Okay, down, down, down. Cool, 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 cool. Ooh, immediately a good one. I'm gonna keep this. Wow, okay, cool. So we can just move, show the other. A bit of this, yeah. Gotta change the focus. That's it. Hell yeah. Now, is there any other shot I want from this angle? I don't think so. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we gotta run. And if I photograph from this angle top down, there might be a chance we see this crease later. So I'm moving it in a little. Yeah, cool. I'm keeping this one. So now I gotta undo this all. It's gonna be a fun post to edit. Getting warm in here again. It's always the soft boxes that heat the room up. So, sit down time. Oh, that's a good angle. Hell yeah. We take those. Hmm. Nope. Mm. Yep, that's a good one. Let's go. Um, there we go. Yes. All right, cool. That's it. Out. SD card. Position everything so it's as little destroyable as possible. um, of course, save the boy. And then gonna have a little break because I need to change everything around. 45 minutes, half an hour basically without the first starting. I hope that was useful. So that means break time. Okay, sorry, that took a minute. We can be back with Lightroom now. You can already see all the folders here. Oh boy. Every single photo shoot I did for miniatures. Already prepared the folder. It's gonna be this one. We just need to move this stuff, which I'm quickly doing off stream. Today is the 22nd already. My god. There they come in. You can already tell it's looking like shit. That's actually what RAW does. Like what I have here, there's a reason it's right here.
An onion. Big onion. Look at that. Woo! To the good onion. Good onion is a heavy onion. So it's 6-pound onion. It's also an onion where the onion is put. This is the tip of the onion or the onion. The onion is not the knife around the onion. Remove the pepper skin of the onion. Dice an onion. Cut the onion in half on the onion, an onion. Then the onion with onion.
Thanks. Okay, so what I have here is an RGB image with the exact same color code that my sheet of fabric has. First time trying that. It's fun, isn't it? So what we can do now, and what I'm going to be doing, right? We're gonna go here. This is where the most light that I have intentionally placed. This spot of the image. Do you see the disparity? The fact that this doesn't look like this is one caused by the light situation. It's either too much light or not enough light to be the exact same tone. This exact same value, I mean. And the difference in warmth and the value in the green, red and the blue yellow spectrum, those are actually caused by the camera. And I guess the color of my green, this. But we're gonna get to that. All the images we took. You can already remove the one that I took in the completely wrong exposure. Rotate left. Alrighty. I'm not muted, you dingus. Now the question is, can we find... See, that's what I was struggling with. If I had the focus neatly positioned here, this one is more focused in. So this is slightly out of focus, and the bottom here, cutting out. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you. So you were not trolling me. Okay. Is it better now? Did I fix it? I think there's a by moving and turning and everything, the USB plug of the mic may have gotten damaged. You need to rewatch the VOD. Hi, Rockus. Well, it's gonna be there for it. I'm gonna publish it right after I'm done. So yeah, this one no good, right? This one no good. This one's a slightly better. I have been moving the camera while I'm in between those. That's why it's a little bit closer. Also, like, these are all tough. This one, I think that was the last one, right? Because this is fine. We can deal with that. Oh, this one is even better. Cool. Is the top also in focus? You don't really care about the stinger. We have photographed the stinger before. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. There you go. So basically, I can get rid of all of these. Just delete. Yes, please. Sounds good now? Thank you, voice. I'm sorry, I thought you were trolling. People like to do that, you know? So this one's nice and in focus. We take those. Yeah. This one now, because I turned it, this one moved further away, so it moved out of the focus a little bit. I took 2. This one's better. Cool. So we can delete this one as well. It always happens like this, right? If you're unsure if something is good, keep it and delete it later. You can live with that. Can live with... Okay, shit, this one's actually slightly out of focus. Oh, well, whoops. I may have rushed through these and didn't check every single one because I didn't want to hold you guys up too much. But it is not the end of the day. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Interesting. Interesting. But yeah, then I took this one. I really wanted to show this wave with a little bit of purple, with a little bit of blue, but primarily from the angle of our incoming light. And I love the idea of the sword arm being out of focus in front, like a bit of dirty framing.
Do it, hetero.
No sound redeem. We can activate the sound redeem now if you guys want to. There it is. It's back. If you need, you may have to refresh to get it. But yeah, after I also deactivated everything else that can prolong it. Like I really need dinner. Usually, like I've finished work, started setting everything up, and now we're here. I've not done anything else you would like to do for self-care after work, right? Oh, this one's out of focus now. Come on. Brother. Piece of shit cam? I know what's missing. Heckin' light. My room is so damn dark, guys. It's wild. It is. My ceiling lamp is just so weak. Okay, that fixed it. Anyway, we're definitely gonna keep this one. Then I moved it a bit and focused on this one with more of the purples. Cool. Ooh, that's also nice that this one is in focus here. And now the sword is... Ooh, there's a hair on the damn blue tag. Sword. Yes, there's a sword on the blue tag. There's a hair on the blue tag. Heckin'. Damn it. Oh, look, Butter's in focus too. Oh shit, there's another hair here? Fuck. That is actually quite nice. Lots of the scales are in focus here. We can keep all of these. I think in this, while I was doing these from the low angle, I already like deleted everything I didn't want. So we can just quickly say yes, please. We take those and go further. Hi, Rizzy. Connection's really shoddy today. Are you done taking pictures? I taken the pictures. Now we need to prep them for Instagram. Because RAW is shit. So, okay, the two main reasons why we need to edit. Bye, Rizzy. Okay. The two main reasons is A, you can see the colors off. Color is hella off because the camera tries to counteract the situation, the situational light that I've just got in my room. They're counteracting that because I've got a very warm light. They're putting in more cold values. So that's why it's more green and more, well, yellow for some reason. Add to queue. JK, you're not leaving? Oh, ha, got me good. And the other thing is, even though I have the light that comes from bottom up, look at the strong shadows. It's basically super black. And the bonus of the raw format is that I have, the information is there. The information is absolutely, fuck's sake. The information is in the picture. We just have to bring it out again, and that's what you use Lightroom for. In a second, I just want to remove this. Goodbye. So let's just start at the beginning, I guess. This is also generally a little bit dark. Yeah, it's okay. First things first, what we always do, remove chromatic aberration and enable lens corrections. That's something that you can always do. It finds the camera I'm using with the lens I'm using. There you go. And it does adjustments that are just given by Canon to adjust for little imperfections in all pictures that are shot with this gear. You can always do that. It's always a good idea. It straightens the image when there's a little bit of a lens throw, curvature in the imagery, in the pixel assortment. Like there's just software to counteract that, and it's automatically done. You press these two, you're done. Then we go to the color. That's here. This is where we do the quick adjustments. First things first, it's way too green. That's why we counter it with more red values, tinting. And that's just, now I'm eyeballing between right here. I'm looking right here. How did you find the RGB code to match your background? Sorry if I missed. Well, I talked to the person where I bought it. And I have basically established that it is neutral gray. And I mean, it just works, right? These are the colors that I'm also, after I've done this, right now it's relatively close, maybe a little bit more yellow, and these are tiny movements that do the trick already. Like I know it is, because I can also see, right? I have the miniature. It's basically a 3-step with 2 checks, right? Here you have the miniature, here you have the cloth, and here you have the RGB code that I have in there. And but these 2 checks in between, these 2 checks between the miniature that I have and the picture that I have in front here, this is the first check where I show if I do the second adjustment between the RGB code and the cloth in the picture, right? This one. Doing this adjustment here with these cursors, whatever. If I do this, does this still hold up, right? Does the tail, how I see it in real life under decent light, look the same, whoops, as it does in here? And it does. This is how the picture looks. You can't. Yeah, it is very low. I put that way because I want to be talking easy. You're just gonna have to trust me on this, right? You're gonna have to trust me that now the colors look the way it looks to me in real life. If I was colorblind, shit out of luck. But I'm fairly sure I'm not. This is very interesting. Yeah, it's sort of a DIY solution to a very difficult problem that you would have to invest a lot of money or time. Nah, it's too loud for me. God damn it. Or I just lower it for me. But yeah. I hope this makes sense. It feels pretty good. If we go here, might be a bit too much yellow still on this angle. Oh, it's definitely too much blue. It's an eyeball. You gotta start recognizing or train yourself, I guess, to see the color is similar. Like down here, for example, you can now see this is brighter because this is closer to the light source. I'm always checking around the miniature, the stuff that's actually gonna stay there after I've cropped it. Up here is, again, very different. I'm always moving next to the miniature. And now, This is going to be fun. Just look at the difference. It's wild. Or I can just, yeah, I can just do this. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Then something I've also learned from my photography professor, and I've been doing ever since. We got the gradation curve, a parametric curve. You do a little bit of this, lights plus 10, shadows minus 10. You do a little S shape, and that's always nice. Just makes things look good. Next, the thing that I also mentioned, why I am in Lightroom, I want to bring out the depths. That's not as tough here, but look at that. There's a lot of image value in there that I can just show by upping the shadows a little bit. Now we have a lot more information visible. But that also gives us too much overall brightness, so I always like to take out a little bit of highlight and white, and I like to bring the blacks down again, everything a little bit down and this up, so I still keep the original value overall. The problem with this is, and this is something I've learned through the first year of taking these pictures, if you do this, it's basically the same as upping the contrast like crazy. When the software does these things, can you tell? It also ups the saturation and the vibrance. So, because I don't want to create something that's not the way I have it in real life, I don't want to fake anything, right? That's why the knowledge that now I have slightly, with just these changes, slightly upped the vibrancy and the saturation. That's why I always go here and go like -5 to -10 on the saturation. Because now it is actually back where I was. I don't want to fake anything. I just want to show what I did. And now this is good. Now we can go and crop this. It's probably gonna be enter custom. Enter custom, or we try this? No, that's way too long. Holy shit. 1 to 3? 1 to 3 is not bad. Because I want to be using the same way. Oh no, actually. It's gotta work for all of these. 1 to 4, that means I can put 4 next to each other, but I got 7 of these. Yikes. Well, let's keep it like this. But now, here's the cool thing. I've done the color adjustment and the light adjustment to fit relatively nicely. So what I can do now is just copy paste, copy edit settings, put it on the next. And that's where you save a lot of time. I don't have to do this for everything. Now I just check, does this feel good? Again, I'm checking against the gray, feels good. Nothing would change, right? I didn't change anything about the physical setup, so nothing should change in the result. Let's try the 1 to 4 again. This one also fits the 1 to 4 very well. 1 by 4? You say 1 by 4, right? On this one I had more up top and bottom, so let's actually follow that. Oops, we do not want to delete. Trying to eyeball that is ending at the same height, top and bottom. So now I do a little bit of this. Ooh. It's probably... Nah, that was not good. Oof. Oof. Yeah, this one's gonna be difficult. So maybe it is the 1 to 3. 1 by 3. Jesus. Is everything good with audio now, by the way? Pretty happy how this came out. And at this time you can, like, in these moments when I'm sitting here, setting these up nicely in the right colors and in a nice photography, that just naturally zooms in a lot more than you're just able to do while painting. So in these moments, I have a lot of situations where just, oh man, it's so out of focus. I guess from this one, we can cheat a little bit, can sharpen it. But if we do that, you may also reduce noise, because the sharpening always brings out the grain. It's a little bit better. Okay. Definitely going to have to save the link to the VOD for when I edit pictures. Yeah. You're very welcome. I'm also gonna see if I can save it permanently or download and upload it to YouTube or something like that. We're at 1 hour and 19 minutes. That's not horrible. Yeah, I should have taken the time to make sure this is actually in focus, but because the thing is doing a curve, it's just shaped like a curve, and you turn it, one point at the turning will be further away and then out of focus. And I was trying to speed it up at the time because I didn't want you guys to sit there and watch me for any longer than you already had to. Because at that moment, when I'm sitting there taking the picture, there's not much happening for you guys because I can't stream through my own eyes. Just export to YouTube's. I actually don't know how that works. We can try that. Oh, does that mean if we actually do this with the YouTubes, does that mean I have to come up with a YouTube outro on the fly, and me talking about having to come up with a YouTube outro will be in the YouTube video? Oh no. No? Do not? Oh, okay. Follow me on. Follow me everywhere. This one's okay. We're gonna have to change that now, I guess, if this actually lands on my YouTubes. Tape a GoPro to your head, close through your eyes. But I'm looking to the fucking visor of the cam. Alrighty, these are done. So we go here. It's just, I love it. I love angles like that with a little bit of that. That's called dirty framing. We got something out of focus in front of us that gives us a feeling of depth. If I was gonna tell a story with these, if I was gonna tell stories with these, this would be the first image of the Instagram post. But I am there to neutrally report the changes. That's what my Instagram is for, my pictures. So obviously I copy pasted the changes in again, and now we gotta check the lights. This is a good spot. I think we have much more direct light incoming, so I can just take away a little bit of exposure. Oops. Minus 0.14. Because that's also something I've started relatively late. I've not just adjusted the colors to actually be like in real life, but I'm also now trying to gauge the light value, the exposure. And this is just because I'm having both of the light boxes coming in from top down more, and me taking the picture top down again. That's why there's just a lot of light on the miniature, and everything is a little bit more exposed than on the last pictures, where it was to some degree of an angle. So this just feels a lot darker than this. But it is now sort of... now I'm tempted to give this a little bit for the same reason. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go through all these and give a little exposure. Nice. And now, since I remember, we're gonna take that away again. And that away again, I don't need it here. Because this is not out of focus. Also don't need it here. I don't want to use these gimmicks unless I absolutely have to. This is not out of focus enough for me to be bothered. Like you could do all sorts of crazy shit with Lightroom, but I don't want to. I want to show it how I took it. How it is in real life. Run me later and I'll teach you. Granny attention now? Okay. Here's the question. What do I want to pay attention to this, not this, but this is also in focus because it's this similar distance. So I kind of want to push it towards the middle. The thing that you want people to look at, you want more at the center. And this is, I mean, the empty space is also not horrible. We got a bit of an offset presentation. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I don't want people to look here. We've showed that before. I guess maybe this is now a little bit too stressy. Too much of a pressure point. That was a bit too much. Don't want it to create tension. Oh, this thing up here is creating tension. That's nice. That's pretty nice. I take it. Again, this is where we want people to look, so it's gotta be somewhere around the middle. Ooh, this way I can really fill this out. So now we're not offsetting, but we're creating an even and a calm filling of the frame. I'm happy with this. I like a bit of variation while people scroll through the Instagram post. What are we focusing and zoning in on here? The whole length? Interesting. I'm thinking we could include this. We totally can include this in the first image. Maybe like this? Little diagonal. Mm. Might be 16:9. We're trying to imagine how I'm gonna place this in the layout. Probably a bit like this. Oh, that's nice though. Maybe I just safety duplicate this for safety. And we do make a square as well. That's not a bad view. Yeah. Nice filling, just cutting it off here. Yeah. Completely to 0. Oh, in fact, that could look nice. Yes. Looking all the sides. I don't want to create too much tension. Okay. Here we gotta check our depth again, because this is creating a lot of shadow. Yeah, we get more information here, but then we need more blacks, because this isn't just actual black. I know this. Highlights feel a bit strong now. And now we got the same thing. Because I upped these, I'm gonna have to take away more saturation and vibrancy. Yeah, also feels quite bright from this side. I'm okay with this. Now here the focus is actually, the range is really short. It already stops, it moves out of the focus range around here, so I'm gonna make this a zoom image. Right? Here I'm just showing these. I guess I can show a little bit of the out of focus ones. I'm gonna cut this here. Yeah, fine with this. This is the middle section shot. Oh, I didn't copy this one. There we go. Still such strong shadows. I don't want to overdo it with this, so we're just gonna have to live with these shadows now. Around. I'm getting hungry, guys. Yikes. Just still checking. We actually moved towards more yellowish tones, which is interesting. Feels good now. Maybe a tiny bit of yellow. Yeah, feels good. Bread. Man. It's gotta be up to 80. Oh man, that's tough. Oh, wait. This one's a waste. A delete. Trash. Bye-bye. I chose a very intense set of pictures for this. Ooh, song. I am nothing but the average. Wait, it's not opening in Spotify. What did you... Which song? Which song was this? That's weird. Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn. Oh, this is the song. Never mind. I'm stupid. Add the cube. Run, run, run. Oh, I'm noticing something. This edge of the base is higher than this, so we gotta have to do a little turn. The camera was a little out of balance. Run on ahead, run on ahead. Yeah, a lot actually. Hmm. This feels weird. This is not how it looks in real life. Very odd. Hi, Rizzy. But these depths are so deep, so and this is so lit up. That's an issue of the camera. Sorry, the light situation. Because the little extras light source from below does not help here, but it also additionally lightens up this one because this is reaching over my platform. It's just a shit photo. Kind of wanna, yeah, let's just, goodbye. It's not an important angle anyway. We got it another time. Yeah, it's just a bend in this. I'm happy to getting rid of that. Okay, yeah. Now look at this shit. I'm ruining so much image information based on my light situation. It's just gotta be it. Like, now this looks how it looks in real life. Are we still good with the color? Yeah. Yeah, I really was rushing the photography a little bit. I normally would have checked that the camera is balanced. Okay, we can use this, I guess. It's fine. You take a long time editing pics. Want to do it right? I choose to believe that this effort is why I even have followers. Ooh, dirty framing again. I actually really like this image, but we do need to bring out the information in the depth and the shadows here. That's... Oh boy. Doesn't make me happy doing this. It's fine. Check the color of the gray. It was a little bright. Okay. I like this picture. It's a good angle. Yeah, we're keeping it. Okay, so now we export all of these. Oops. Lorch. Already prepped this. Nope, I'm not in the right one. Zoop. This is where the raws are sitting, so I'm putting the edited ones here. Takes a minute. Can already show you guys this in the meantime if it wants to open. I have lots of different layouts from the past. We're just gonna find one. We're gonna probably have to create one. What I want is sort of one long horizontal one, and then lots of thin vertical ones. If anything, basically something like this, but not really this. But we can use this in a way. We can use this. So what I wanted to do was put this one down here. Make it relatively tight. And then above, put this one in the foreground. Oh, this one is in German, sorry. InDesign and it's in German. You can do lots of these. We had 7, no 6 actually, because one was double. So this could actually work. All right, so aha. Let's just see about this. Interesting song. It's gonna have to require a little bit of wriggling around, but I think because some are wider and some are thinner, we can totally make this work. My feeling was right. It is working. Ah, no, actually, might have to stretch it out a bit further. So these wander to here. And we can win some material with these. That was bad. I'm wondering why. Don't like that these two are so close to the top there. That is not fun. We're gonna have to go back to Lightroom. Delete. Just need more gray on both of these. Oh yeah, they're already done. Okay, never mind then. I do really enjoy this sort of stuff. But I do understand it's probably not the most exciting thing to watch. It's just finding a good way to align it all so it feels harmonic and even and just good. No, that wasn't it. Fun, right? And that's basically it. Now I just upload it. So basically these ones are not going in the post, but these, all of these. 8 images. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, I really gotta pee now, and there's nothing else really to show. I just need to upload it and write a little bit of text of why and what I did. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this pee stream. No, I'm gonna end right here, right now. I guess I can raid, but everyone's asleep or watching or hoping for the VOD, getting the VOD later. Yeah, we can still have a little friendly raid. Just let me just see if there's someone who would be happy to get it. Get a little bit of community love. Let's raid Sakari. Let's go. Just saying things back. Cool. Yeah. So. Oh, I never did that. Funny. That's funny. There we go. That was funny. Paint more minis this Saturday, every Saturday, all the Saturdays. I'm gonna paint the Blade Champion. Let's raid, and everyone follow Sakari. They're making this insane Skaven diorama. Really, just ask about it. They're probably gonna talk about it. I really need to pee and need food. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this is helpful in any way. And again, you can always ask about these things on stream as well. So take care. Thank you guys.